It's our cousin Carrie, and I just brought her a treat.
It's because I'm old and it's called.
Oh, stop it. What are you digging a hole for? Start there.
I'm gonna stick these elderberries in there.
Elderberry. Now, since you've got all the doctorates and the...
No, not in weed picking.
But tell us about what your information is, what you know about the elderberry and what it's been used for hundreds of years.
Mainly for coughs and colds and things of that nature. I might have to lay this one down. He's got roots coming out here.
Well,
they've used it for a long time for colds and sore throat, things like that. Anything you'd use for like a natural antibiotic.
Mm-hmm. We'll get some more dirt in that. Doug and Stacy, she was planting some that a guy, of course they're up in Missouri, but see where these nodules are here? And this is what it does. Those are just leafless. But what they would do is they would cut it right here below and count up 2, cut it again, and plant. So when they were planting them, they would just cut however many, just divide by 2, and then they'd plant each one in there. And so.
I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna see if these will root here.
I think it's going to be a great location because they are supposed to have full sun.
Well, they'll get pretty full, especially that nasty evening sun.
Right.
In the afternoon, the chickens had already dug holes here, so it looked like the birthing chamber for full-grown adult chickens.
Right. So what can you do with the berries besides make pies and jams and jellies and stuff like that?
Oh, you can make tinctures like for cough medicine and things like that, and just teas, yeah. Any kind of a herbal type remedy.
They make pancake syrup.
Ooh!
Oh yeah. The good stuff, kind of like the huckleberries.
The place where we got this from, that's where I got the stove. I asked the guy, because I was going to ask permission to get the some cuttings from him. I said, you know what elderberry is? He says, yeah. His face all lit up. He said, I've been taking it for my health. He said, I just kind of found out about it. I said, you know you got it growing all over your property over here?
You got to probably go bigger.
And he said, no, I didn't. So he got nosy. He come out and started looking around and saw where I was getting it from. And it really was. It was all up and down both sides of this road. And
my babies.
Can we hold that for just 1 second?
I got it.
They're
a little bit wind blown from the trip, but
I'm planting them a little deep.
yeah. I think that's going to be the best way. They said plant them 3 or 4 inches deep, and that was just a little, like from cutting to cutting size. So
okay, maybe it'll stand up.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
I might get a stick and bring out here for them.
Yeah.
Later, I think they were.
Hey, Zuri.
Probably kind of laying down.
Yeah.
It looks like the grasshoppers
are. Again, that might just been the wind from being on the back of the truck.
By the brown that's on the leaf here.
Yeah, I see what you're
and
talking
that's your telltale sign that you've got a infestation going on.
Grasshoppers or something?
Webworms.
Webworms, there you go.
I'll be pinching them off my tomatoes.
Yep.
This morning, and they'll have a leaf curled up, and then they'll have their little self wrapped up in there.
Right. So. Well, let me show off your wild lemons here.
Trifoliate orange.
Trifoliate orange.
They bloom 3 times a year, and everywhere one of those seeds touches the ground, it will spring up.
Yep.
Loads of trees.
Yep.
And they're hard to get rid of.
They're not people friendly. Look at some of these thorns in here. All you gotta do is back up into it, and it'll remind you real quick. So.
But they're I use them and make a kind of a
poke salad, of course.
Yeah. Make a little not tincture, but like cough syrup. Make a syrup out of it with honey.
Yeah.
And it for colds and stuff, because this has not been genetically modified.
Right.
And how you can tell is it's full of seeds, and everywhere a seed touches the soil, something grows. It's got life in it. And so that's your first clue that that's
Yeah.
a very, very old set of seeds. So I don't know if they originated here or if they were brought over, to protect against scurvy.
Right.
When they came over on the ships. But
Right.
I just think they're beautiful trees. They'll stay green really long.
They're about
And
15 feet tall or so.
yeah, oh yeah, they'll get bigger and bushier.
And very, very dense. It's evergreen.
It'll lose its leaves, but really late and only for a short time.
Yeah.
But they, I started those from just a little cutting that I dug up out in the wilderness. Out here.
I got one from you several years ago and planted it in Texas, and it took off. It's still doing great. And
I'd like to use it as, I like natural fences. My idea was to take each of these seed things and put them along the fence. And let that grow as fence, and then not have to worry about, because that'd be about the only thing that would keep a goat in.
Right. Or a teenage girl.
Yeah. Well, they didn't grow fast enough when my girls were teenagers.
Yeah.
So
I had a house full of girls, so that's my reference.
That would have been good.
Yeah. Keep the boys out is what I should have said.
Yeah.
Put it outside their window.
Yeah. It was little when it was in, so it was easily gotten over.
All right. Well, I'm going to get the rest of those elderberries in the ground. Thanks for watching, and it's been a crazy year with this grand solar minimum. It's just about rained every day for a week. Thanks, Carrie.
Thank you, Jody.
We'll catch you again on the next one.
Okay.
Let me show you real quick. Backup stuff. This is a compressor that I bought. It runs on electricity, but I have a generator. This is a Craftsman front tine tiller. Not a real big fan of the front tines. I've got a rear tine, but the motor's seen better days. This has got a very good motor on it. So I think what I want to do is transfer this motor over to the rear tine. And what's good about a front tine is you can get up against fence rows and tight places that you can't get with the rear tine. So I'll go ahead and get that other motor running, and I'll use that tiller for getting up around fence rows and up against fences. And this is the stove we just got. And Carrie that we just visited with, I'll call her Dr. Carrie. She said Ashley Imperial is one of the best wood stoves you can get. So happy to get that. And here's my collection of the elderberry. And they're really shallow rooted. I was kind of surprised. So we're going to get them in the ground. And again, if you can locate them somewhere, here it is. Sorry, I ate all the berries off of it before I thought about showing you what they look like with berries. You can Google it, look it up yourself. But they have a similar flavor to blueberries, except they're a lot smaller. They're about the size of a, well, they come in different sizes. That's the easiest way to say it. So I'm going to get these fellows in the ground and thank the great creator for showing us a place where we can get lots more, and it may take us a trial and error till we figure out the best way to get them in the ground. And we've got a female that's in season. That's the rowdiness you're hearing over there in the background. So anyway, it's been quite an eventful day. We got this was a surprise to us. I went down to get the stove and looked over in the ditch, and this ditch was just full. Actually, both sides of the ditch. So anyway, all right. Well, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and we'll do some research on that grand solar minimum. It's going to surprise you what all's being caused by that. So thanks for watching. See you next time.